just crashing out and hanging out and not wanting to be at home because I just be at home in my thoughts and I'm afraid of that. You know what I'm saying?
Geeking out your body off a pink pill. I caught your line, tell me, and I fuck with you still. So many properties I bought, I'm king of the hill. Fuck nigga need to learn his place, but we put him in it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We have been in our bag. I know y'all have been like, girl, we see you on your Zoom. I've been trying. This video is going to be kind of just like a reflection of who I am and who I've been becoming over the past, well, I'll say 4 to 5 years. Let me know down below too if you guys been liking Cooking with Lex. I'm not sure what I'm gonna cook this week, but I hope that you guys are enjoying it. Leave some feedback down below if you think I should do something different or anything that could make it better. So I just wanted to talk. So I had a little bit of a rough week this week. Kind of just feeling like I'm missing out on something. I don't know. I'm just not in a space where I want to be, I guess, if that makes sense. My job is not really making me feel the best, if I can say that without seeming like I'm not grateful, because I'm grateful to have a job for sure, y'all. It's not that I don't want to work. It's just I know that I could be doing better things, if that makes sense. I'm a very passionate person and I know how the things that I could do, I guess, because I've seen myself work hard. I've seen me make $40,000-$50,000 in 1 year with my doormat business just by using TikTok alone. I know the power that I have with social media is just, I guess, the slow motion for me that's kind of discouraging me in a sense. Like, I'm making these videos every single day. I'm posting, I'm showing up, I'm editing, I'm in the field, I'm doing a lot of work, but I'm not really seeing the fruits of my labor, if you will. But I just kind of wanted to reflect on that and just like myself as an evolving woman. Like, I do see growth in myself, so I'm proud of myself for that, but I just want to grow so much more. So let's get into it. Let's go back to Clark Atlanta University, 2014. No, I'm sorry, 2010. That's when I graduated high school in June, and then by August I was at Clark in Atlanta, thinking I was about to take the time of my life, but it really wasn't the best experience for me. I talked about this before on my channel. I wasn't really feeling the vibes. I felt like I didn't fit in there. My friends got a lot of attention from me, and I'm not a very male-centered person at all, but they got a lot of attention from boys. I'm like, damn, am I ugly? Like, what's going on? I just really didn't feel the vibes. I wanted to go back home. I'm like, I want to go where I'm appreciated, where I'm loved. I never went somewhere and just didn't get none, like no attention at all. Like, my friends are having the time of their life, and I'm just in the dorm, kicking my feet up, looking crazy. So that put a strain on my mental health. I have always been a very confident person, in and out. Like, anybody could tell you, I'm gonna wear the clothes that I want to wear, I'm gonna wear the hair that I want to wear, I'm gonna show up. It don't matter. Like, I've always been very confident, but during that time it really put me in a dark space, to be honest. I really didn't tell my friends that until like our senior year, and they were like boo-hoo crying with me. They didn't know that I felt that way. But I'm back in a good space now. So fast forward to moving back home. Of course, like, I had to figure out my job situation. I've been through a lot of jobs, and I finally kind of found what I wanted to do and like my passion and things like that. And then finally, I picked up a camera in 2020, like everybody else during the pandemic, where I started to post content. I was in a relationship back then, which you all know, I thought that was like the end all be all. That was going to be my husband. I felt like that was it, y'all. They be saying, like, when you know, you know. And I thought I knew, okay? So was in that relationship for about 3 years. We broke up. I moved into this place. My virality went crazy because I was just talking about my healing journey and breaking up and having to move out when I really didn't want to leave my partner, but I just felt like I didn't have a choice. So I was in a really dark space. Then I felt like I was really crashing out. Rejection is like a big thing for me. And like, I'm getting emotional even talking about it, because I'm proud of myself for saying that rejection is a big thing for me. So when you feel like a person doesn't want you, or even if they did it, but they did want you, but I guess they did things to make you feel like they didn't want you. I don't know. It really puts you in a dark space. So like, even like I said, reflecting back to college when I was in that dark space, it was more so like a rejection feeling. Like, I didn't feel accepted. A lot of people in Atlanta, let me just say that. Like, I had great friends, don't get me wrong. But that in relation to like my breakup, like that's like my first real relationship, moving in with somebody and having to leave them and like start all over and pick up the pieces. Like, nobody really thinks about how you feel internally, you know, because especially when you're a strong person on the outside, everybody think you just okay, like, oh, you just moved out, like, wow, you are so strong, but like, deep down inside you're really going through it, if that makes sense. I was really crashing out, baby. I mean, literally crashing out. And I just want to reflect on the space that I'm in now versus what I was in back then. Because I remember just being super mean in college and like really like playing mama roles with my friends and just like being super mean to them and mean to my cousins and just mean to the people around me because I was dealing with some deeper shit and I just didn't address those issues. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a really good space. I did do therapy for a while during the pandemic, but it wasn't effective enough to say that it helped me tremendously. But I just start to think the older I get about how life is so short and you just want to be positive and be around the best energy in the world. I will literally cut you off now if you bring me bad vibes, if you always constantly negative, always talking about your downfalls or always just constantly in a negative space. I want so bad to be positive that I have zero tolerance for the bull crap. You know what I'm saying? It actually feel good to even talk about it. Because, I mean, if I could speak of the things that I've done over the past few years, just crashing out and hanging out and not wanting to be at home because I just be at home in my thoughts and I'm afraid of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real vulnerable right now. But I was so afraid to be at home in my thoughts. And it really directly correlates to just being alone now. Like, you know how you was in a relationship and you always had somebody constantly around you and it was a beautiful thing. And now I'm definitely over that part. I don't know why I'm getting emotional now, but just thinking back to the space I was in, I guess it just makes me emotional. Just finding every which way to hide. Like, I want to go to the club or I'm at my cousin's house for the weekend. I'm here, I'm there. Like, I really just, I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved being a back outside girly. And I don't regret a thing, but I just know I was running from so much. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces and move forward in a positive space. So I really do want to get back into therapy just so I can navigate how to like be alone, if that makes sense. It's really hard for me now when that was never really a hard thing for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just really strange. I guess the older I get, you know, we feel more lonely. You know, you want to be married or have a husband, you know, have a man or whatever the case may be. It's just like you really get into those thoughts. And I don't watch TV. So half the time I'm sitting here in silence. I'll be scrolling on TikTok, but I need to find something that makes me happy that I can enjoy while I'm at home to make me want to be here, if that makes sense. But I can't say that the person that I am now, I feel so much better as a woman, as a friend, as a daughter. I used to literally, y'all, I just can't even fathom how I used to even be that way. Like, don't get me wrong, I've always been a blunt friend and I'll probably always be her. But I'm a little bit more considerate now, a little bit more compassionate about what people go through. And it could be because I never went through those things. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I went through a phase in a relationship where I accepted some things that I normally wouldn't. But, you know, it's life. And the older I get, the more I realize you probably will deal with a little bit more shit. You're getting older. You probably don't want to keep starting over. All of those things. But I just love being able to be a great friend to my friends, a listening ear without, you know, speaking first. Some things I won't always understand, but I'm going to let you speak. I'm going to let you talk and, you know, hear you out. And then if you want my advice, I can give you my advice. Or, you know, just those type of things that I wasn't good at before. So I guess this video was just like a reflection of me, like just becoming a better woman in all aspects of my life. I'm not, like I said, I'm not in the best, I'm not where I want to be. Let me say that. I see so much for myself. I see content creation being at the head of my resume. I'm just going to be patient and continue to make the videos. Continue to post the content. God's timing. I can't rush his timing. You know what I'm saying? If it's not time for me to be a full-time content creator, then it's just not time. But I just need to put myself, I need to just do better with myself. Like on the exterior, like I look good, I feel good, but there's a lot of work. That's a lot more work to be done. Let me just say that. And I feel like me talking about this out loud, I'm ready to put the work in. And we just got to see where it goes from that. I really just wanted to, I don't know where this video was going to go. And I know it's probably a rambling session. But it was heavy on my heart to just get in front of the camera and talk about how I feel these days. I really want some change. I want to be stronger. I want to stand up for myself more. Not deal with people that I know I shouldn't deal with or hanging around people that I know I shouldn't hang around just because I'm like feeling this void. You know what I mean? It's just really time out for that. I feel like I'm not really reaching my maximum potential with the content thing and the things that I really, really want in life because I have so many other things like kind of holding me back. And it's just like, at what point am I going to put myself first, if that makes sense? So like I said, I know this video is all over the place, but it's just so many things on my mind that I want to get out. So I hope that it makes sense to you. If it does, let me know down below in the comments. But I'm just ready, y'all. I am really ready to just be her. Like her. Like, I just want to be her. I am ready to do the things that I want to do, like travel, move to Atlanta. It's just so much stuff that I can see for myself, and I'm just only getting older. I'll be 33 this year. It seems like just yesterday I was 25. What is really going on? The clock is ticking, baby. And it's just only so much I can hanging out and partying and traveling I can do before I'm 40. And you know what I'm saying? What's really going on? I want to just be in rooms that allow me to just be in better spaces, meeting people that can help me grow as a person. That's the type of time I'm on. I need to start doing what I want to do. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's a lot, I know. But if it made sense, it made sense. If you know, you know. The girls that get it, get it. But yeah, it was heavy on my heart, y'all. And I really wanted to just come and chat with you guys about how I've been feeling. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. I cannot show my gratitude enough about the 100,000+ people, 100K plus across all platforms. We got 3,000 of you guys on YouTube, 53,000 of you guys on TikTok, 49,000 of you guys on Instagram. The love is there. I rarely get negative comments, so I am very grateful. I'm grateful to be able to get up and go to work every day. It's not the best paying job, maybe not the best ideal solution for me, but it's working right now. It's paying the bills. I have a lot of freedom in my schedule, so I'm grateful. So I don't want anybody to take that as I'm not grateful and I'm not understanding God's timing, because I am. Sometimes you just want better for yourself, and that's it. That's all. Like I said, if you made it this far in the video, I do appreciate you. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Alexis Lachelle, and we are putting ourselves first. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.